Hello YouTube, I'm the white guy. We're playing some ATV Reflex custom tracks today. We're going to be hopping on the Kashi 250. We're going to be checking out the Redbull straight rhythm track. You always download in the description. So we're going to be beginning this track here. Quick little jump, into another jump, into another jump as the track loads up. To another jump, into I think triple there, triple here. Try and scrub that because that jump's a little bit too small, and same so is the next big one up here. We're gonna be taking these other little whoop, step on, step off, triple, and this jump I always overshoot this because this jump and the jump before are not quite the size that they need that they could do with being considerably larger. I'm gonna be clearing this all in fucking 250. Clear that, clear that. Step on, step off, step on, step off, on, off, and small whip over that into some long whoop section with a jump at the end of it. And I'm going to point out the only reason that turned back there is this is supposed to be the Redbull straight rhythm track. I don't know if you saw their video on that, but there is a couple turns in just because the guy couldn't quite fit it into the regular size, like the default length and width of a free ride track wasn't quite big enough to fit this all in, so he had to put turns in it, which it's whatever you make. It is what you make of it. Kind of the turns add something more to it, so it's not just completely straight. So it is what you make of it. Overshot this with a really shitty line through here. I'm trying to run this thing in first person because this game's first person is kind of neat. It's just that like Alive they made the first person a lot better because like, you could actually race in it because the guy's camera wasn't jacking around all over the place. Yeah, sorry about that. I couldn't really think of a better word for it, but like in this game, like you're also gonna get to the turn, you can't really quite see where you're turning because you can never you don't always see the bike at the bombs. You don't really know where the bike's pointing all the time, and the turnings with first person is a bit finicky. And Alive they fixed that, but Alive is not on PC, so fuck Alive. Also, that game, Alive, it was a shit game. It was really obviously not finished, or if it was finished at all, then shame on them for trying to call that a finished game, because it was shit. The other thing that was kind of neat about it was you could hydroplane over water, but everything else was pretty much shit. But anyway, I'm going to be hopping onto a 450, I believe on this 450. Oh, I forgot to put a flag in the front, god damn it. Alright, we're going to be running back there then. Alright, just going to take a... Those jumps at the right there, they're not part of the straight rhythm track at all. It's just I'd rather have these little jumps right here than just have a flat ride back to the start. So we're gonna just take these in stride here. I think I'm noticing now is 450s are a lot more responsive. Put a flag there. The 450s are a lot more responsive in the air than 250s are. Like 250s are a lot more sluggish. Might slam the brakes and lean forward, for example. Come up here and scrub that a little bit. Grab the brakes at the tip of it to try and kill off some more verticals. Just get myself to not fly over the jump. Hit that, hit this, and if I do this right, I might be able to land on this. Yep, there we go. That's not the smoothest landing I've had on that, but it's possible. And yeah, yep, that cocked it up a bit. But you want to take the inside line here. It's going to get a better setup for these things. So just on, off, bouncy, 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 off, and clear this, and into the whoops, where if I remember correctly from all the laps I put on this, I didn't want to back off and gas just a little bits, so I would overshoot this if I don't. Yep, there, I didn't need to back off a little more than it did. But we're going to go and probably go for a couple more laps in the 450, and I'll try and take some dune buggies, some other shit through it. But we're going to do some whip action. Come on. Little scrub, maybe? No. Alright, here we go. Slow down with that. Hit this. Grab the brake to lean myself forward. And let's come to that. That was a shit. That's a shit line. That's a shit line. But regardless, I'm still gonna... Oh, yeah, I checked up a lot more than I had to there. Right through here and make up for our lost speed there, and I could have cleared that. Oh, I've cocked it up. It's just really good. It'd be nice. I'm trying to work out a way to do multiplayer and custom tracks. I haven't quite figured that out yet, but damn it. Yeah, let me get this to work. Make this work if it kills me. Here we go. Scrub that, maybe? Alright, whatever. That little bit of a fucked up line actually might be what I needed to slow down to be able to hit that jump correctly. So hit this one, brakes, floor it, tap that. Yeah, that's cocked up quite a bit. It's just stoppy down it. Yep, there it goes. There's stoppy. This is no, that line's not having it. I should take a 252 cycle because I never really. I don't know if any of this play this game. Do you ever use these? I only use them occasionally if I ever do, but if I dabble in freestyle, I'll use these. But I don't really. The 450s are so much faster. I don't really see a use for these 2 cycles. If you want to do something that's slower, but there's a 254 stroke, 252 cycles are down. I don't know. That's good. Oh, here we go. Triple, and triple out. Perfect-ish. Grab this. I think I hear a helicopter coming outside, so I might hear a bit of a pupping going on. Alright, here we go. Alright, that was a good line. Scrub that just a little bit, and scroll into the whoops. That's gotta wear you down with those whoops. There we go, perfect. And then we go back to the start. Could try taking an ATV down here. Why not? It's MX versus ATV, and nobody ever uses the ATV, so let's give it a shot here. I think I'm gonna do it now. Every time I do a custom track, I'm gonna try and break out an ATV at some point because it's called MX versus ATV, and I've never really seen anybody using ATVs. Maybe that's probably the reason. This is probably the reason, though, because I've tried this before and it hasn't gone out quite well with taking an ATV to this thing. Grab a brake on there and floor it. Ooh, that's a sloppy ass line. Oh god, that's sloppier than a sloppy Joe Tuesday. Can I at least recover it here? Can I recover it? Yep, there we go. Here we go. Maybe you can do step on, step offs, right? Oh, this is actually really. I'm actually going really quick right there. These things just don't like jumping at all. Okay, I suspect I'm not going to have enough steam to make it over this jump. I'm going to have to pop off the whips a little bit to make it jump. Let's give us a couple more shots with an ATV because I want to get this into order. The ATV fans out there. Here we go. Alright. Sorry about Tara. I'm trying really hard to focus to get this thing to go right. Oh, I've knackered it! Ass! These things, like, if they went off the jumps like straight without one of the wheels turning slightly, it would be a lot easier to do. Oh, I should not be turning that much. It's a straight line. Like, okay, there we go. Okay, I made it past the first section. Overshot that quite a bit. No matter. There's just whoops right here to make up for it. Oh, it's looking good. Was looking good. Come on, save it. Okay, yep, there we go. Can I quad out of there? Nope. Alright, just double then. Inside line of turn, at least like sort of inside, whatever half-ass inside that was. Alright, brakes. Here we go. Clear it this time, yes, good. Here we go. Steady. Oh, this is gonna be painful. What else is there I could try and take down this? Let's give it just to see if this Takashi ATV makes it any easier. Actually, no, here. I gotta go.